welcome. So today, wanted to do a little practice teaching. Sorry, distracted here. Wanted to do a little practice teaching, and I thought, you know what? Let's try a little chair yoga. So if you're just having a really rough day, your body's just super exhausted, and you want to try something different, or maybe you're at work, you've been sitting in front of the computer for a couple of hours, you're starting to feel stiff, and you need to just get a little movement in. I'm going to walk you through a couple of things you can do to just start bringing some movement and some flexibility back into your body from your handy chair. So find a nice comfortable seat, grab a chair. You'll notice that those of you that know me, this is not a surprise, I am short. So when I'm sitting in the chair, my feet do not comfortably fully touch the ground. So bringing the earth up a little higher for me so I can truly sit relaxed. I put a couple of blocks under my feet, so if you have a similar issue, please feel free to do the same. So from here, like I said, let's imagine if you were at work, been on the computer, kind of hunched over, looking at that keyboard, right? So let's begin with a few real simple basic stretches we can do. For starters, you can allow your chin to gently drop towards your chest. For some of us, it may touch, it may not. It's okay either way. But just gently, without stressing the back of the neck, just allowing it to gently, your chin to gently move towards your chest. From here, exhaling, you can move your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling, left ear to left shoulder. Inhaling to center. Right ear to right shoulder, continuing to breathe. Left ear to left shoulder, continuing to breathe. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. So I want to point out, I'm not just moving my head over. I'm gently bringing my chin back down towards my chest and then rolling it up to whichever shoulder and ear I'm on, depending on my breathing. So now we'll come back fully up to center, bringing our chin back to parallel. Let's start getting a little movement in our shoulders so we can bring them up and back. Inhaling, exhaling, just continuing to breathe as we slowly move our shoulders up and back, getting a little movement in them. After about 4 or 5 circles, let's reverse the direction. Again, continuing to move with our breath, just bringing those shoulders up and forward now. From here, one of the things you might want to do to really kind of release those shoulders and get rid of some of the tension is you can bring your hands where your fingertips are lightly resting on your shoulders, the tops of your shoulders, and your elbows are pointing out towards the side. And from here, just similar to what we were doing, just starting to slowly, as you breathe, make small circles. Depending on what feels good to you, you may want to have bigger circles, or you may want to just keep it nice, small circles. Just continuing your normal inhale and exhale. We're not doing anything to change now. Circling our elbows, and then we'll reverse. So now we're going to be circling our elbows the opposite direction. And again, those circles can be as small or as big. It feels good for us and our shoulders. Bringing our hands back down to our knees. All right. So from here, let's take that left hand and rest it somewhere comfortably beside us on the chair. As we're ready, we'll take that right hand up into the air, inhaling it up, exhaling as we gently bend towards the left, getting a nice stretch to the right side body. Holding here for a second, inhaling back up. Exhaling as we bring the right hand down to the chair now. Left hand goes up, exhaling. This time, we'll take that left side over to the right, getting a nice stretch of the left side body. Inhaling back up. We'll bring the left hand down, right hand up. As we exhale, bending towards the left, getting that stretch in the right side body. Inhaling back up. Right hand comes down, left hand goes up. This time we're stretching towards the right, getting that nice stretch in the left side body. We'll do 2 more of those on each side. Left hand down, right hand up, stretching over to the left. Inhaling back up, right hand down, left hand up, stretching to the right. Inhaling, right hand up, left hand down, stretch over to the left. Last one, right arm down, left arm up. Exhaling as we stretch to the right. Inhaling, back to our neutral position here. Hands resting on our knees. I know when I've been sitting for a really long time, my back gets stiff, and some nice, easy twist can feel really good. Again, the point here is though you do want it to be nice and easy. We're not trying to like go all out. This isn't about pushing ourselves. There should be no discomfort. It should feel really nice. So as we're ready, we'll take that left hand to the right knee, right hand behind us, looking out over that right shoulder, just twisting to wherever feels comfortable for us. Inhaling back to center, we'll take the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind us, twisting, looking out over that left shoulder. Inhaling back to center, left hand, right knee. Let's do that again. Right hand back behind us. Twisting towards the right, looking over that right shoulder. Inhaling back to center. We'll take the right hand to the left knee. Left hand behind us. Twisting, looking out over that left shoulder. Inhaling back to center. One more time on each side. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind us. Twisting, looking over that right shoulder. Inhaling back to center. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind us. As we exhale, we'll twist, looking out over that left shoulder. Coming back to center, inhaling our arms up, palms together, hands to heart center. Inhaling, arms up, bringing palms together, exhaling as we bring our hands to heart center. One more time. Inhaling our arms up, sitting up nice and tall, bringing the palms together, exhaling as we bring our hands to heart center. So one of the things we can also do from our chair is we can do a modified forward fold. So let's move into that right now. What we want to do is try to keep our back nice and straight and really concentrate on bending from the hips. We don't want to just curve the back. We really want to try as much as possible to come forward from the hips. Right here you notice I have my hands on my hips. It helps me with my awareness. You might want to bring them to your knees, maybe even down to your shins. Just finding that spot that feels good for you and your back and hips. Getting a nice little forward fold stretch here, seated from the chair. Inhaling up. That felt good. Let's do that again. So as you're ready, sitting up nice and tall, exhaling as you start to slowly hinge forward from the hips, letting your hands just kind of drop down your legs. Just coming to wherever feels right for your body. Continuing to breathe as you hold here. We're not holding our breath, we are holding the pose. When you're ready, we'll inhale back up. So we can also do a modified figure 4 or a pigeon pose. So let me show you that one. In order to do that, you're going to bring your left ankle and gently place it right above the right knee. Now, from here, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening our spine, this may already feel like quite a good stretch for us, so we may want to stay right here. But if we'd like a little more intensity, we can start to slowly fold forward like we just did for the forward fold, coming to a place that allows us to feel a nice stretch in our hips and thighs. And again, we are holding the pose, we're not holding our breath. So continuing to be sure that you're inhaling, exhaling, you're breathing. If you find that anything we're doing is affecting your breathing, go ahead and ease up a little bit. So, from here, let's do the right leg now. So we'll bring that left foot back down to the ground. This time we'll bring the right ankle to the left thigh, right above the left knee. And again, sitting up nice and tall, we may want to stay just right here. That is an absolutely fabulous stretch. So we can do that. This is our practice. It's our bodies. Listening to them is important. We also have the ability, if we'd like, if it feels right for us, to go ahead and on an exhale, start hinging forward, just similar to what we did in the seated forward fold, until we find that spot that just feels really good for our body and a nice stretch. I want to remind everybody, as you're doing these poses, none of it should actually be painful. There may be some intensity sometimes with the stretch, but none of it should actually be painful. If it is painful, listen to your body, please, and back up. So from here, we're going to come back up. So just a few little stretches you can do. Middle of your workday, if you find yourself sitting at the computer quite a lot. Before we do end, I do want to show you one more, and that is some seated cat-cows. I love cat-cow pose. I love cat-cow pose from tabletop. I love it seated. It's always a great stretch from the back. So a couple of options here. You can have your hands just gently resting on your knees. You can actually bring your hands to what we call cactus arms with your elbows at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to just keep mine resting on my knees. So to move into our cow pose, we're going to draw our chest up towards the ceiling. We're going to gently allow our head to kind of fall back some as we draw our chest up towards the ceiling. So on the inhale, we're drawing the chest up towards the ceiling and kind of allowing ourselves to start looking and gazing up towards the ceiling. On our exhale, we're going to round through the back, getting that nice arch. So our head is going to come down. You'll notice that you're kind of naturally tucking your tailbone in this as you arch your back, drawing that belly button in towards the spine. Inhaling, chest up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, arching the back for cat pose, letting the head drop, the tailbone tuck. Inhaling, opening the chest up towards the ceiling for cow. Exhaling, arching through the back, letting the head gently drop the chin, gently drop towards the chest for cat. Let's do each of those one more time. Inhaling up for cow. Exhaling down for cat. Returning to a nice neutral spine. One more time. Arms up. Palms together. As we exhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling the arms up. Palms together. Exhaling, hands to heart center. One final time, inhaling the arms up, bringing our palms together, exhaling our hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. Just a friendly reminder, if you are watching this video, I am in training, I am learning. So if you have any feedback for me, I really appreciate it. It will help me get better at what I'm trying to do here, which is share something I love, yoga. So thank you. If you have feedback, I appreciate you watching the video. Have a great day.